What up, world? It's your boy Jaystar back again with the top five at wide receivers for the week 8. You already know. So we gonna get right into this, man. At number 5 this week on my notes here, who do I got? Looks like at 6,000 we got Chris Olave, man. Um, should be in for a big game, man, against the Raiders. I feel like he can really get off. If he can just get to these, I mean, I don't know, if everybody's gonna be back for sure. But even with everybody back, we know he's getting the deep threat, weapon. Like he's the deep threat weapon of the whole, of their offensive scheme. Like he's gonna get all the big plays, so he can hit on just 2 plays for you. Especially if he gets a touchdown, he gets over 40 yards, 50-yard touchdown or something like that. Then he gets another deep one later. Man, you talking about he easily get you 20 something fantasy points, and maybe plus. Like I said, it'll all be dependent on if his receivers, other receiving weapons are there or not. But also if they are there, I feel like it just opens it up for him even more. He's gonna have the easiest matchup to be able to go off still. So I still love him, like I said, and that's why he makes my top 5 at number 5. We're going to keep it moving, though. At number 4, though, this week, where are you at? I missed you. Okay, there you go. It's Hopkins, y'all. It's my favorite receiver, man, in the league, period. I'm so happy to see him back. Came right back into 14 targets. Didn't get in the goal line, didn't get in the red zone, the end zone or anything. But I feel like this week he could definitely be in play. The chemistry should be there, having a full week of practice and everything like that to what I want to say, get the red zone thing right, because he got looked off because he didn't know to play when it was in the red zone. I feel like they would have definitely thrown a fade route to him. He would have caught that for a touchdown. So he would have already been at 30-something fantasy and probably been a lot more expensive. But I definitely feel like going against Patrick Peterson, a familiar foe for him, used to play for Arizona Cardinals at cornerback. I feel like he's definitely going to want to get off over there. And then I think it's like Dantzler on the other side. I feel like either way, he can definitely hit big this week. So that's why he makes it at number 4, man, on the top 5. At number 3, though, this week, we got right here at Tyreek Hill, man. Tyreek Hill, man, is going to be in for a huge game, man. We already know it's Detroit, y'all. Like, you get him 13 targets, man. I don't see. I know we see the floor is 14, but I just think, man, this is a scary game, man. Tyreek could go for 50. It's really scary, man. Like 8,500, man, that might be too cheap, like for what he probably could do to Detroit. So I'm just saying, because we know he could be gone 2 times for 64 yards and have nearly a 200 something yard game. Like that's all I got to say. Like, and that's why he's in play, man. At number 3, man, on the list. But at number 2, we got Devontae Adams, man, against New Orleans. We just been seeing him give up, so many fantasy points to the number 1 receiver, man. And if Lattimore is still going to be out somehow, we got to check to make sure. But even if he is there, I just feel like they'll move Devontae all around to make sure they get him, the ball and make sure he gets going. Maybe he gets in the end zone this week. And it might happen even multiple times, depending on, like I said, if we get the Lattimore news that he's out again. So could be in for a 30 fantasy point game, if that's the case. And that's why he makes it at number 2 on this list. At number 1, though, this week, we got, this is going to be kind of crazy, I think, for y'all. But it's DJ Moore, man. DJ Moore. We already saw, man, last week, Atlanta, period, has just been giving up mad fantasy points to high volume targeted receivers, man. And I really expect another 10 targets, but maybe even maybe more, maybe more, man, maybe more than 10, like really. Like, so I just feel like he's in for a huge game, man. He's in for a huge game. He's the only weapon they got, like only weapon they got. So, and Atlanta just gives up so much, man. And the fact that he can move into the slot and stay away from the outside coverage of being doubled, I feel like that could help him also. If you get a slant route in the slot area or something like that, he could be gone for a big touchdown and get in there probably multiple times in this game. So that's why he makes it at number 1. Who just missed the cut though this week? Man, who just missed the cut? I want to say, looks like it's Debo. Looks like it's gonna be Debo, y'all. It's just on with McCaffrey being there. I kind of feel like he might take some of the, the targets that we saw the first time around. Because we know something about Debo, just so y'all know, he averages 100 yards and I want to say 1 touchdown every time against the Rams that he's played them. So as you saw, he kept it he kept it going. His streak of that. This last time he matched up with him, but I just kind of feel that McCaffrey could hurt some of his target. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it's going to be. We know his rushing is going to probably completely be gone almost. But it also they could implement some plays with him and McCaffrey in the backfield, and it could help him. You know, get back to that big rushing ability that we saw, in him. Because if you have both of them in the backfield, you don't really know who he's going to hand the ball off to in Garoppolo, and that could end up making it be a big run for Debo in this type of game, especially in a rivalry. You kind of want to mix up some special plays like that. I feel like so he definitely, like I said, he just missed the cut because I don't really know with McCaffrey what we're gonna see in Debo now. And I feel like Garoppolo's definitely gonna love kind of dumping it off to McCaffrey more than even dumping it off to Debo. So that's the only reason why he just missed the cut here. I didn't even know it also says he's day to day with a hamstring injury, but yeah, because if he's not a goal, then Ayuk would probably be bigger and played in because of the fact that Ayuk also has had what I want to say about like 11 targets a game the last 2 games. Yeah, so the last 2 games off 11 targets. So yeah, if he's not a goal, then yeah, Ayuk will be in played in. Instead, it'll be like the person that just missed the cut is. And that's about it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that for the top 5 at receiver, man. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Jaystar, man. Hopefully y'all win this big money. Stay tuned for the full strategy video for week 8, and I'm out. Peace.